Hello and welcome to this week's Wednesday Wisdom. My name is JB Hilliard, and these are weekly video snippets of information designed to educate you in the areas of estate planning and probate, and to answer questions of other legal concerns you may have. And this week I want to talk about incompetence and incapacity. And let me just say that most of the time, at least in the legal circles, these terms are used interchangeably. And in fact, in looking at Webster.com, here are the definitions. Incompetence is the condition of lacking power to act with legal effectiveness. And then incapacity is the lack of the legal power to act in a specified way or ways. And the reason I bring this up is, besides the fact that I'm seeing a lot of family matters come across my desk related to estate planning, where one side of the family is saying, let's say for an example, an elderly parent created this power of attorney or wrote this will at a certain point in time, and then the other, and this is fine, and then the other side of the family is saying, no, mom or dad, they weren't in their right mind. Maybe the first stages of dementia were setting in, or maybe advanced stages were setting in, and this isn't right. It should be void. So you as the person in charge of what you can do now for your family shouldn't leave it up to the family member's interpretation, which ultimately will go in front of a judge to be interpreted. You want to make your plan now, make it plain, so that you're not later deemed as incompetent or not having the capacity to make your own will and things of that nature. And so one thing I really wanted to stress, and so much so that I wrote this down so I wouldn't forget to tell you all this, but I really can't emphasize enough the need for a family meeting to review your wishes with everyone at the same time. While you're completely competent, coherent, sane, mentally, physically healthy, all of the above. You want to do that now while there is no question as to your mental capacity or competency. And I know it's not the most pleasant conversation to have, especially when it's you with your adult children. Children never want to envision their parents leaving them, even as adults, or whether it's the other way around and you're having this conversation with your parents to get them prepared, or your siblings, or whomever the family members are. But we all know we will not live forever. I mean, this is just a real sore point for me, because I see it tearing families apart week after week. I can't tell you how many cases have come across my desk of family members who are left at odds with each other because one side says one thing and the other side says another thing about what you would have wanted, or what mom would have wanted, or dad would have wanted. And then guess what? It ultimately goes in front of a judge for a judge to decide. That's not what you would want. That's not what any of us would want. I can't imagine anybody saying, well, I have had this happen actually last week, but someone saying, I don't care what happens, let a judge decide. Now, my specific case wasn't that direct, but the client did say, well, I'll let my executor and the rest of the family decide later because I won't be here anyway. That's not the attitude you should take. You should want to have more control over what happens after you're gone. And you can do that by putting your estate plan in place. Okay, I'm going to stop now, but why would you want that for your family? They're already dealing with the grief of you being gone. Why would you want to add to that? Okay, now I'm done. Thanks for watching as always, and we'll see you next time.